It's Monday, November 13th, and this is Daily Blast Live. We've got everything you need to know in trending news and entertainment, and it's all live right now.
Is Ben Affleck about to say goodbye to Batman? The Justice League star is saying he may drop out of his upcoming solo movie, and fans are wondering why in today's Top 5.
Former San Francisco 49er quarterback Colin Kaepernick has been named Citizen of the Year by GQ magazine. The controversy continues next.
Yeehaw! Get ready for Reality Roundup. It's everything you always wanted to know about what's trending on reality shows, but we're afraid to ask. Giddy up.
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Monday, November 13th, and we are the only live show talking the breaking news and trending topics that you are talking about right now, no matter where you're watching. Let's get this thing started with the top 5 trending topics you need to know right now with my favorite big brother, Jeff Schroeder. Take it away, Jeff.
Thank you, Erica Cobb. Looking beautiful as always. That's right, I'm here with media maven Ebony Steele, TV personality Sam Shocker, and everyone's favorite comedian, Mr. Al Jackson. I'm Jeff Schroeder, and we're a trending news and entertainment show that is live. We cover what is happening right now. Our entire DBL team is in our studio ready to cover news as it trends. All right, guys, happy Monday. Let's get right to it. Trending at the top right now, Ben Affleck is considering his exit as Batman. Justice League is due out in theaters this weekend, and Ben has an upcoming Batman movie in development. But in an interview with USA Today, Ben says, quote, "You don't do it forever, so I want to find a graceful and cool way to segue out of it."
Well, you don't do it forever. There hasn't been a Batman that's done it for more than consecutively than 2, maybe
I think
2 or
2.
3.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so he knows that. He can't be the Batman for the next, you know, 2,
How many
3,
did
4
Christian Bale
films.
do?
Christian Bale did 2, I believe. How many do we know?
3. You know, Leo knows.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are adding this onto the speculation that he's involved with everything going on in Hollywood, and I think it's just the fact that you just said Batman doesn't go on forever.
Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with the connection with the Weinstein scandal. I think it's the mere fact that one actor does not play Batman.
Almost like James Bond, would you say?
Well, James Bond, they've had longer consecutive runs even than Batman, but similar to.
Okay.
Do you guys think it has something to do with, you know, him and, well, I think Jennifer Garner actually partnered with him to actually go to rehab for his maybe alcohol issues. Do you think it has something to do with that? Maybe he wants to get out of the limelight a little bit?
Maybe he needs to take care of himself.
I think there's a lot of speculation, but I think it's just that. Nobody plays Batman forever, and that's just what he said.
But
And it seems like it's
agree
also
with Ebony.
physically taxing. He has to get in incredible shape to play this role, and it seems like it's a lot. And with his other health issues, I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with Ebony, though. He needs to make sure that he himself is well first. He's a dad.
Absolutely. All right, well, speaking of, well, let's just go on. Fans are worried about Mariah Carey, and it's trending right now. Mariah was a no-show this weekend for her premiere of the animated film The Star. The official word from Mariah's peeps is that she came down with the stomach flu. She was reportedly supposed to play a big role in the movie premiere, but some fans are worried something else may be up with the singer. I was trying to make a segue there with, you know what I mean?
Did her
So I
dog,
just stopped it.
did her dog eat her homework on the way there? I said, did her dog eat her homework on the way there? That sounds like.
Well, I think this is me speculating it again. This is what I think is that they said she had what's that?
Tummy flu.
No, the surgery.
liposuction.
So I think she had the surgery. I think she's just not showing because she wants to make a spectacular appearance, maybe for Christmas time or something, and show off her new body. So that's what I think is going on.
I love that speculation. I'm all for a grand entrance, but I think we are just merely speculating. She could have very well had food poisoning or stomach flu, Mr. Al.
You already messed up her life because you don't even believe it.
Are you saying that I'm gullible? I do believe it.
Do you believe she had the stomach flu?
She may have had the stomach flu.
I don't.
Sam.
Well, let me ask you this.
We need to get Erica up here.
Do you guys think that? Do you guys think?
Hey, I'm
2 against 1.
I'm trying to get.
No, Erica's on your side.
Do you think that maybe her, you know, fans would have appreciated it more if, because a lot of times when people can't do stuff like this, they'll actually put something on Instagram or I want to apologize to my fans, I'm not feeling well. You think that could have helped out?
Yeah, I think so. Make it personal.
Then you see her.
Putting something out through your publicist just doesn't. In the age where people directly can contact their fans, when you go through a publicist, it just kind of comes off a little phony.
But is that Mariah Carey? Mariah Carey's not one to directly connect with her fans. She really
had a reality show where the camera's facing her the entire time.
It's a reality show. That
she
was
lost
for
her husband from that too, the billionaire
husband. Her, yeah.
All right, let's move on from Mariah. Colin Kaepernick is GQ's Citizen of the Year, and it's getting a ton of buzz right now. The quarterback who started the movement of NFL players protesting during the national anthem is December's cover model for GQ's Man of the Year. GQ says his simple act of kneeling changed everything and made him a powerful symbol of activism and resistance. Colin Kaepernick thanked GQ, saying he's honored to be recognized by the magazine, and that's it.
Wow.
Yeah. He's been a man of few words. I mean, really, this entire thing, he kind of started the kneeling thing, but I mean, really hasn't said much after that.
Or, more people have talked for him or had more opinions about it. But I know one thing. I don't care how you feel about that situation. He looks hot in this photo shoot.
And his actions have spoken for him. But I will say, I was looking at the reaction on social media, and let me ask you all, how do you answer to, because there are some veterans out there that do feel disrespected, and how do we tell them, how do you tell them that, listen, his goal isn't to disrespect the flag or to disrespect our veterans who deserve the utmost respect. My father's a veteran, my grandparents were. It was more about exactly about, black men being killed at the hands of police officers and the institutional racism that does not protect them. So the systemic racism. So how do we do that where servicemen don't feel disrespected? Because I was reading those comments and it broke my heart because I don't want them to feel disrespected.
It's never going to be 100% one way. No one's ever going to 100% get it. They're always going to take it as a sign of disrespect, and vice versa. It's never going to be the same. I think a lot of people, again, back to speculating, are speculating Colin Kaepernick's out of the NFL because of what he did. I just don't think he could play in an NFL. I know we disagree here. I think if he could play, he would be there despite what he did.
Right. Well, I mean, I watched the 49ers game where they started a third-string rookie from Iowa, and I think Colin Kaepernick, who went to the Super Bowl 2 years ago, is probably better than him. So I don't think that it's up for discussion that he could play in the league. And I mean, at this point, he's got an active lawsuit against the NFL. So I think once that's going on, I literally don't know if he could play when you're suing your employer, if you can still work for him. So I think he's conceded that his career is over. At this point, we need to. I'm completely, as somebody that's gone and performed for the veterans, and we love our veterans. I would love to sit down and see and talk about how we could do this without disrespecting them, but at the same time, protests are supposed to be uncomfortable. And if when people march in the street in their own neighborhood, no one cares. When people get picket signs and picket in front of their office, people drive by and honk. No one cares. You have to do stuff that makes people uncomfortable, but because people are uncomfortable, that's why we're talking about a year and a half later.
All right, digital producer Raquel Villanueva with news at this moment.
All the Will Smiths in the world, listen up. Someone really needs your help right now.
All right, so I did this Netflix movie called Bright. They got me on a big global world tour promoting. It's too much stuff. It's interviews, it's long days. So I came up with an idea. What I need is everybody out there named Will Smith. I need you to look down and respond to Netflix.
So Will Smith is asking all his namesakes to please stand up and act as a stand-in during the world tour for his film. If you can help him out, head on over to Netflix Twitter page and let them know. Back to you guys.
Oh, that's great. I
have a question. What if your name is Bill? Because if you're Bill, you can go by Will. So do all the Bill Smiths have to do it?
If I was Bill, I'd go for it.
And what about Willie? Willie sounds like he knows how to drop
Willie
a
Smith.
Willie Smith.
Big Willie style.
Wilhelmina.
Like a female?
Now we're getting
No,
crazy,
I have an Aunt Wilhelmina who's watching in Cleveland. WKYC, yes,
Listen, I'm making
Wilhelmina.
Bills could go, Wilhelminas, you can't say
no. Wilhelmina, she's the sweetest woman.
Oh, you're so mean.
All right, fine, everybody, sign
Love you,
Pop culture guru Tori Shulman with a new trending story coming in hot.
Wilhelminas are definitely in. They're in. They're in. All right, Hugh Jackman is coming in hot in a new movie. A new trailer just dropped for The Greatest Showman, a musical inspired by the story of P.T. Barnum of Barnum and Bailey Circus. I said I'd do the whole thing. Take a look.
So tell me, do you want to go where it's covered in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night, impossible comes true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show.
No one ever made a difference by being like everyone else.
Right? Doesn't that look good, you guys? So Zac Efron, thank you. Zac Efron and Zendaya and anyone else with a Z name also star in the film. You can see it when it comes out December 20th. Right on.
Wow. It's not me, Tori. It's in my ear. Someone told me that was bad.
Well,
that was bad.
It was like every other word had the accent. That I didn't know where we were going with it.
What do you guys think about the movie?
Going to Australia.
I was so paying attention to Tori and her accent.
I don't like circuses. I don't like what they do to animals, and I'm not about to see that movie because I'm not a fan of how animals have been treated throughout circuses.
I'm not going to go to see the movie because if Hugh Jackman doesn't have claws coming out of his hand, I'm not interested.
You don't want to see it.
I have no interest.
Yeah.
Gotta break them claws out, Wolverine.
All right, Daily Blast Live. I was going to do it Australian, but I can't do it either. Daily Blast Live covers trending stories and breaking news as it happens. Erica Cobb, what's coming up?
Thank you, Jeff, for sparing us. I just want to throw that at you. Barbie is coming in hot. Now, up next, Mattel is making history with their iconic doll. And the stars, they're just like us. Even supermodel Ashley Graham makes fun of herself on Instagram. DBL Likes is next.
Hey guys, so we are here on a commercial break in Access, and it's time to pause to play with Tori Shulman, and Jeff is competing against her.
That's right. Let's bring my competition in here.
So today we're playing Big Mouth, and Jeff and Tori each have a minute to guess how many trending headlines they can give to the other player with a giant prosthetic plastic orthodontic piece. So we're gonna set you guys up.
All right, cool.
You're
Obviously,
just
you're
gonna have
going
a minute.
first.
There you go.
Now,
You got to tell me if it's the right answer, though.
yes, I will tell you if it's the right answer. And you have a minute and go.
J.K. Rowling has advice to struggling writer.
J.K. Rowling has something.
Has advice?
Advice?
For struggling writer.
Advice for a struggling writer?
Yep. Okay. Spotify. Ow!
Who?
Spotify now sells makeup.
Oh, somebody sells makeup now.
Spotify.
Spotify. Spotify. Spotify sells makeup.
Bill Gates seeks to cure Alzheimer's.
You're freaking me out. Bill Gates seeks to cure Alzheimer's. That's right.
A rat rattle her french fry in New York.
What? French fries in New York?
Rats?
Rats? Rats?
Rattle.
Rats battle.
Her french fries in New York.
Rats battle French fries in New York? That's a headline?
Uh-huh.
Sure they do.
Swift hands are furious.
Who?
Swift hands.
Smith?
Swift.
All right, go.
Swift. Oh.
All right, that was good. That was really good.
Oh!
That was really good. Now you take yours out.
Okay.
Can you talk okay now?
Woo!
All right, that was good. So you got 4. All right. So you got to beat 4. 4 in a minute.
This is the most attractive thing I've ever seen in my life. Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, a live show all about breaking news, entertainment, and trending topics. It's time now for DBL Likes. That's the part of the show where we go over all the celeb social media tweets or anything they're posting on social media. And of course, our guys, Al and Jeff, are all about the social media. So let us know what you like, boys. Take it away.
All right. Thank you so much, Erica Cobb. I'm here with everyone's favorite comedian, Mr. Al Jackson.
What's up, big brother?
I'm good, man. And this is DBL Likes. Al, we're loving these videos today.
It should be DBL Loves. We love these.
Yeah. Click the little heart if you guys like these too. All right.
That's
Plus-size model Ashley Graham isn't afraid to show off her curves or her modeling mishaps.
That's right.
Check this out.
Now, Jeff, what I loved about this video was that this is on her Instagram. That's why I liked it. This didn't get leaked. She did this herself. Ashley always keeps it real. And you know who else kept it real? The cameraman, because he could have panned down and made fun of her, but he kept going because he's a professional. That's why we love it. Let's go to the next one.
You get our DBL like, Ashley. That's awesome. All right, Al. We love us some Sunday brunch.
Oh, dude, look at me. I love to eat.
Me too, buddy. And J-Lo does too. Look what she posted on her Instagram.
J-Lo.
Check this out.
Look at that.
Look at that spread,
Jeff,
Al.
that is a spread. Now, what are you loving on there?
Dude, if this is smoked salmon, I'm loving some smoked salmon.
Yes.
Right there.
Okay.
You know, I like a little bubbly. You know, I got to get a little bubbly,
Dude,
Al.
I feel you. You know, I love my champagne, but do you know what I love, Jeff? This is really going to throw you off a little bit. Let's take a look. She's eating just one leaf on her plate. That's how you know you made it. All right? Now, I'm still eating food. Maybe season 5 we'll be eating leaves.
Eating leaves and keeping it in shape. She looks good. So whatever she's doing, J-Lo, you get our DBL.
We love you, J-Lo.
All right, singer Drake channeled Eleven from Stranger Things. It's actress Millie Bobby Brown. You watch Stranger Things, Al?
I'm trying to get into it. I got to binge watch this week.
You got to binge watch. Look, she's using her 11 powers.
I was going to say, what is this picture? What is this?
So she's doing her little power, and we got someone from our DBL Nation sending a video doing their powers.
Okay,
Check out this video, Al. Her sister locked her out of the car, and she's trying to get back.
I love this girl so much because she really thinks her power is going to work. And it really, I don't know if I told you, it made me think about my son. I checked my search history one time, and he looked up how to transform into the Hulk, and he kept looking it up on Google. So just like, I love the kids still have that imagination they want to believe. So that's a beautiful thing. And that's why we like it on DBL Likes, and we're out of here.
Yeah, thank you, Peyton Michelle, for that video. We like it, too. This is comedian Al Jackson, and this is DBL. Digital producer Kelly Schubert with something happening at the moment. Kelly, what's up?
Hey guys, we've got a trending story for you right now. Taylor Swift's new album, Reputation, it's killing it. Already, she's sold over 925,000 units. The album is on track to sell over 1 million copies in its debut week. That'll end on Friday. If she passes more than 1.29 million copies sold, it'll be her largest sales week ever, and industry experts, they are expecting that to happen. So I want your DBL take. I want to know, did you buy the album? I sure did. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Kelly. Well, it wasn't what they speculated.
What did you say?
Jeff is going to take that to the grave.
Well, once it hits 2 million, then call me.
Well, Jeff believes that you can't predict sales. That's what his thing is.
This is a story for a whole nother time. Pop culture guru Tori Sholmo with a trending story coming in hot.
I'm not going to even touch that one. All right, Barbie is coming in hot, and she's making history as the first Mattel doll to wear a hijab. Yes, she is modeled after Olympic. I'm not on camera, am I? All right, I'm just going to do a thing. She's modeled after Olympic fencer Ibtihaj Muhammad, the Muslim American bronze medal winner. She tweeted, "Thank you, Mattel, for announcing me as the newest member of the Barbie Shiro family. I am proud to know that little girls everywhere can now play with a Barbie who chooses to wear a hijab. This is a childhood dream come true." So it's the newest doll in Mattel's Shiro initiative that recognizes women who break boundaries to inspire the next generation of girls. And we think it's pretty cool too. On God.
They did that with the hijab. I think that's really important and inclusive. So girls playing with the dolls can see a representation of them.
And then when you see someone like that, then you don't think it's different or weird or anything.
Exactly.
You know?
Very normal. Yeah.
I love that.
All right, Daily Blast Live is all about live news as it's happening. Erica Cobb, what's coming up?
Way to go, Mattel.
Yeah.
Well, coming up in Reality Roundup, Kenya Moore of Real Housewives of Atlanta is learning that it's not so easy to be married and on reality TV. Coming up, what brought her to tears. Reality Roundup is next.
Attractive thing I've ever seen in my life.
There you go.
Oh my God.
That's great.
It's not gonna.
Other way, Jeff. Put the big
piece?
side inside, yeah.
Oh yeah.
There we are.
So much easier.
All right. I feel
All
like
right.
I could get these.
I feel like you can too.
Don't look directly in there. It looks scary.
Yeah,
All right.
you look terrifying.
Ow!
Well,
Jesus.
All right.
It hurts out here.
I know the teeth.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
We ready?
Yeah, go, Bo.
Game on, go.
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears
teases
teases
a new secret project.
Britney
Yeah.
Spears, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Will you do a ding or something?
Ding.
Amazon.
Amazon.
To adapt.
To adapt. Amazon's going to adapt.
Uh-huh. Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Uh-huh. Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
Music is popular.
His music is popular.
With crazy, with psychopath.
With what?
Psychopath.
No, I heard you. I just want to hear some psychopath.
Yeah. Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Stopped.
To
show.
The show.
Bleeding fan.
Help a bleeding fan.
Bleeding.
A bleeding fan.
Uh-huh.
Bleeding fan.
Kinder eggs.
Yeah.
Have finally arrived in America.
Who
knew?
Yeah, who knew?
Kylie Jenner teases. Promising. Promise on Snapchat. Promise.
I still knew it. Promise me.
Oh, they're gonna.
Oh, you won by 1.
Dude, that hurt.
It's terrible.
Wow, you won.
Did I get him?
All right, so Tori wins. High five, Tori.
What do you mean Tori wins?
Tori wins,
I got-
5-4.
But I was giving the clues.
Yeah, actually, he did.
I'm a
work,
better clue giver.
You did work harder than I did.
Yeah, how do we decide who wins? Because I'm a great clue giver.
Well, in that case, I won.
Is this thing still in?
I'm gonna give it to.
We'll give it to Tori.
We'll give it to Tori.
It's National Kindness.
World Kindness
It's World
Day.
Kindness
It's World
Day.
Kindness Day, so Tori wins that one.
There you go.
I guess Jeff was also a winner.
I can see you.
All right, guys, thanks. We'll be back on the next break.
Woo! Okay, great. I'm going to use both. Attractive thing I've ever seen.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live show talking about what you're talking about in real time. It's time for one of our favorite segments. That's right, Reality Roundup. Ouch. When we break down
Did you say ouch?
Yes, because I can't watch myself doing it. It's just, it ain't cute. When we break down the best and worst moments in reality TV. All right, first up, Kenya Moore from The Real Housewives of Atlanta has always wanted one thing, to get married. But now that she has tied the knot, she finds out that being married and being on a reality show don't always go hand in hand. Nope. Take a look.
These people online, how the hell did she marry? Did she pay him? He did not sign up for the crazy. He signed up for me. You know, we were supposed to be going to church tomorrow. The preacher, like, bless our wedding, and all this pressure, just like, it's too much. I don't want to get divorced.
Ooh. I love that she had her veil on.
Yeah. Right, and sitting there FaceTiming, and notice when she really started crying that they weren't showing her face. I didn't see any tears.
You don't see, a lot of people believe, and we heard it on the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise, that there is no husband. Yeah, it's just made up.
Right.
That it's made up.
Or she rents them for the show. And
rents them?
Well, that's what they say when she pays them off or whatever.
Wow. I just found it funny that she said that he didn't sign up for the crazy, he signed up for her. And it's like, aren't those two things synonymous?
And you didn't watch the show? You didn't hear about her? You didn't Google her one time, hubby, or bae, as she calls him.
I also worry about the Yorkies. They seem super stressed because of the energy.
Well, because they were from the ex-boyfriend, Matt. Matt.
Yeah,
got it.
Right.
Okay.
And she was just with him last year. Like, how do you meet somebody that quick and get married?
Hard to keep up. And speaking of which, keeping up the Kardashians, Kourtney sets boundaries, thank you, with Scott and doesn't invite him to Khloe's surprise birthday party. Scott was more than a little hurt. Take a look.
I didn't want to have you coming to the birthday and be photographed going in and just like...
Photographed going in is your concern? My concern would be there for your sister.
I just try to be positive, and I didn't want to say, like, I just didn't want you there.
It's funny to realize how fake you really are, though.
And I love that no matter how upset Kourtney Kardashian is, she's always one note and calm.
Yeah, she's monotone.
Monotone. She never changes.
But you can't have it both ways. You get what I'm saying? Y'all are broken up now. Yes, y'all have kids together, and for the sake of that, I'm sad. But you can't be going with, what's her name, Richie?
Sophia Richie. We're going to get to that story.
Sorry.
Yep. It's now time, everybody, for Miss Ebony Steele, Shade of the Day.
All right. The shade of the day goes to Amber Nicole from Wags LA. Take a look.
She really, really wants to be a wag. But I feel like if you don't have a dude, you're just a pro-ho if that's all you date. You're not a wag.
All right, the shade this time comes from Amber Nicole, who's throwing it at Aliv and Nat Halcrow. She's calling them out because they want to be a wag, but boo, to be a wag, you got to at least have him buy you one Gucci bag. What is a wag, some of you may ask? Taking up with a pro player and giving up that, not Amber, but, not me, but Amber called you a pro-ho. But honey, you got to have an A-Rod to be a J-Lo.
Digital producer Brett Forrest says news at this moment. Brett.
Amazon confirmed today that they're moving forward with a multi-season Lord of the Rings TV show. This will be the first ever show based on J.R.R. Tolkien's novels, and Amazon says they will explore new storylines that take place before the events of the movies. The rights were reportedly sold in the range of $200 to $250 million. Now, there's no release date yet for the show, but I'm sure, like many fans like myself, we're very excited for it. Back to you guys.
Okay, Brett, do you know, is this just Lord of the Rings, or will, like, The Hobbit be involved too? Like,
so there's no details yet, and it was a Tolkien estate that shot this out, so it could be anything.
Could be all of the above.
Yeah, I don't think it's related to The Hobbit, but we'll see. Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
You guys,
this is exciting.
My sister's middle name is Arwen. We're really big Lord of the Rings
So
fans.
are you excited about this?
I'm dying. I'm so excited.
But we don't know details. That's what bugs me. I want to know more details.
She always does.
I like spoilers.
I love it.
All right, Daily Blast Live is all about trending topics, news, and viral videos like this one. Like, little ring bearer decided his uncle's wedding was the right time to have a tantrum. The little guy fell out in the middle of the aisle and had a fit. The wedding guest simply burst into laughter. Look at him.
He cries here.
Why not?
I wish he would have done Snow Angels. That would have been perfect.
He's not having it.
Not at all.
Yeah, go!
What's up, guys? I'm going to do some trending stories of the hour. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, this is my boy Connor. Connor, what's going on?
Yeah, so I have some Kardashian news right now.
Oh, yeah.
So people were speculating that Kylie Jenner had her baby shower one day after Kim Kardashian. And well, these pictures have just come out. This is at Kylie Jenner's house a day after Kim Kardashian's baby shower, and this is her baby shower, supposedly. It isn't confirmed, but this looks like it is for Kylie Jenner's baby shower. It's all pink, maybe suspecting she's having a girl. So we're
finished the Jenner story.
So we're gonna keep an eye on this, and anytime we have something confirmed, we'll let you guys know. But pretty
Awesome,
crazy.
Connor. That is very exciting stuff. If anything happens, we're on for 5 more minutes. Get in there and let us know.
All right, I will.
Thanks, brother.
All right, what's going on?
Well, the Rockefeller Center has just had their Christmas tree delivered. So it's 80 years old, 12 tons. It's going to be decorated with 50,000 LED lights, and the official lighting ceremony is going to be November 29th, I believe. So exciting news. They have a lot of time to prepare, so you can only imagine how grand it's going to be.
That's amazing. You guys, if you've ever been to New York, you skate around that, right by that Christmas tree. You're sort of in Sleepus in Seattle, and that other one, You've Got Mail. Is that where they meet? Anyway, Brett from the Forest?
Yeah, hey, I've been there. It's awesome at Christmas time. I loved it. Anyway, this is trending on Twitter right now. Just Seth Rogen, kind of funny. He went to the Disaster Artist movie premiere last night. And he's saying, don't mind me just using my wife's makeup to cover my giant pimple before a movie premiere, and people are cracking up. And he said apparently it was mascara, according to his sister. Yeah, but that is all the time we have. So.
A real man wears good makeup, right?
Yes, agreed.
We're going to get Brett in makeup.
Blast Live. Let's take a look at a funny moment that we had on the show today.
It's Ebony Steele, shake of the day.
She's calling them out because they want to be a wag, but boo, to be a wag, you got to at least have him buy you one Gucci bag. What is a wag, some of you may ask? Taking up with a pro player and giving up that, Not me, but Amber called you a pro hoe, but honey, you got to have an A-Rod to be a J-Lo.
I know. That was a great job.
Literally spill the tea.
Yeah, the stories never stop, and we don't either. We are live on YouTube and Facebook. Keep the conversation going. We'll see you tomorrow, guys.